What's up, everybody? I am back with more Marvel Rivals interactions from characters. I'm feeling pretty good. Like I got a couple of extra hours working at work today, and then went to the gym afterwards, which is nice considering. Nice little stress reliever. And I made sure this time around I stretched before I started because I didn't want a repeat of last year, prior to Thanksgiving, me spraining my back because I didn't stretch. But it's nice, I got home, I had to sleep it off because, I pretty much exhausted myself for the large portion of early in the morning again to darn near 11 o'clock. So I'm fully rested because I didn't want to start the stream without at least getting like a quick nap in. So I'm fully rested, feeling pretty good, and ready to start the evening. So don't forget to like the video and leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think of Marvel Rivals and which is your favorite characters. So I want to get a couple of characters just out the freaking way, like Groot and Jeff the Shark, because they don't talk outside a few exceptions. Then, I think I'll be pretty much wrapping up the characters from the current roster in this video. So anyway, let's
Hulk
begin.
likes fighting with Big Tree. I am Groot? Because you don't mess everything up with too many words.
Saving the multiverse. Whew. That's new territory for us, huh, bud?
I am Groot.
I know, right? Guess you could say we're branching out. Yeah, no, I know. Please, you don't have to say anything.
Groot! Oh, buddy! There's no tree I'd rather see.
I am Groot.
What do you mean, dad joke?
I am Groot. We are Venom. I am Groot. We are suddenly considering a plant-based diet.
Hey, Groot, don't get mad if some of my pals ride on your branches, okay?
I am Groot.
Wait, you didn't have squirrels on Planet X? That's a bummer.
I am Groot.
Groot,
I am
you
Steve
know
Rogers.
just what to say.
Groot.
I am happy to see you too, and happy we will be in this battle together.
I am Groot.
What, humans? They don't understand anything because they never listen.
I am Groot.
This looks like a gig for the Guardians of the Galaxy. Groot!
I am Groot.
I know. How do we keep ending up in these situations?
What concerns you so, my floral friend?
I am Groot.
You shall not face this alone. Together, we are a mighty forest. When our foes fall, we shall be left standing.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
Okay, that's easy.
What concerns
Adam
you so,
Warlock
my
now.
floral friend?
I am Groot.
Warlock is a curious name for one with no arcane powers.
I didn't choose it.
No one chooses their birth name. But after that, you may call yourself what you like.
I like Adam Warlock, but maybe I'll start calling myself Sorcerer Supreme. I was created in a lab, but it was nothing like this.
Hydra isn't exactly known for their ethical treatment of test subjects.
The suffering you must have experienced here.
I lived through it once. I'd rather not do it again.
I've never seen a chi so perfectly aligned, Adam.
It takes great effort to keep my cosmic energy in balance.
When you start to lose focus, what do you do to recalibrate?
I meditate. And when that doesn't work, I watch Flurkin videos. So cute.
So, you are the perfect human?
I gather that was the intent.
Typical mortals. To believe that despite their imperfections, they could perfect themselves.
Warlock, old buddy. Yeah, you look good. Did you get some work done?
I recently emerged from a regenerative cocoon.
You got to hook me up with one of those, bro. I could use a serious tune-up.
Perhaps I should focus my cosmic power on more important matters.
This conflict is growing more dire with every new challenge that we face.
I bet you're wishing you just stayed in that cocoon of yours, huh, Adam?
I've never been one to hide from matters of great cosmic importance, Peter Quill.
Oh, well, if you're not planning to use it, could I grab a quick nap? Saving the universe
The
is
battle starts in
exhausting.
5.
Oh, you missed a lot while you were wrapped up in that cocoon, old buddy.
I have learned all I need to know, Peter Quill. You need not regale me with your tales of personal glory.
Oh, yeah, okay. But is it cool if I do it anyway? It's kind of my thing.
It's nice to have another genuine force for good on our side.
My soul is not as pure as most may believe.
There's darkness inside all of us, son. Understanding it is what makes us human.
You are wise beyond your many years, Captain.
You have a light that radiates from within you, Captain.
Coming from you, that really says something, Adam.
It could guide us to victory. Be careful not to let this conflict snuff it out.
I've been doing this a long time. No one's managed to extinguish me yet.
I remember the scientists who made you, Adam. They were not good people.
Is it not our role as men to rise above our fathers?
I suppose that's something I've been fighting to do every day of my life. But it's not easy.
What good thing ever is? Her light and your darkness. If only I could find such perfect balance.
I'm not looking for a new partner, Golden Boy. Go sparkle somewhere else.
Go easy on him, Ty. We can use all the light we can get right now.
Look at you, glimmering like a golden sun. Khonshu wouldn't like you one bit.
Believe it or not, I have a dark side. Or at least I did. Until I expelled it, and it became its own being.
Huh. Wish I
The
could
battle
get the
starts in
pieces out of
5,
my head that easy.
4, 3,
Maybe you can teach me a few
2,
tricks after all
1.
this is over.
Oh, good. The perfect human's here to make me feel inadequate.
You were already doing that before I arrived.
Oh,
Ouch.
roasted.
Got me.
Perhaps a good fight will improve your self-image.
Ah, the so-called perfect human.
I never called myself that.
I hope you detected my irony.
It takes more than a crown and a throne to make a king.
We have both adorned ourselves in gold. What have you beneath that shimmering skin that makes you any better than I?
A soul.
Huh, fair enough.
You are a curious one, Loki Lothisen.
So I have been told, by the Allfather and countless others.
There is such good within you. Why do you hide it behind a veil of darkness?
I play the role I must to prevail. And it seems
The battle
next
starts in
act is
5,
about to begin.
4.
Well, well, look who's back to save the entire Flarkin universe.
You say that as if it is a bad thing.
Did I? Heh, I guess sarcasm is my default setting. You are gonna save the universe, though, right?
No, we will save it. Together.
Reality is ending, yet you remain calm and serene. How?
I have peered into the infinite void. There is nothing to fear.
If only we all could find such peace in the face of potential annihilation.
You shall soon enough, one way or another.
Wakanda welcomes you, Adam Warlock.
I have been from one side of this universe to the next. Never have I seen an empire so grand.
What better place for a golden man than this golden city?
Your soul is divided.
Yeah, part of it's a sword now.
That is not the only fissure I sense.
How about you sense your own business, perfect human?
What a strange alliance. We should be at odds, you and I.
Why do you say that, man of gold?
I seek to save souls. You seek to collect them.
Ah, but if they all ceased to exist, we would both be out of business, would we not?
The battle starts in...
What the hell are you looking at, bub?
I can sense the struggle inside of you, my friend.
the beast raging within.
Take my word, Goldie. You don't want to see that side of me. It ain't pretty.
We all have dark sides. Even I.
The
Just
battle
ask
starts
the
in
mages.
5.
This web of life and destiny. Are you its protector?
One of them, I guess? But there are like thousands of other spider folks out there putting in the work too.
You would be best to summon them all. I have a feeling we will need them. May your tortured soul finally find some peace, Moon Knight. I wish I could say I'll miss you, Rocket, but I'm a terrible liar. I feel your pain, Mantis, but this was my only choice. Perhaps your splinters will grow into something better, Groot. I could not allow a trace of Noel's darkness to survive.
Okay, Mantis.
I am happy to see you too.
Reality is ending, yet you remain calm and serene.
You're another.
Hulk, is there something on your mind? Can I help?
Yes, Cricket Lady. Go ahead, please.
Gladly. Oh, there is something else in you. Something unnatural.
I sense great sadness in you.
The Collector took me from my world, with no way to return.
We will get you back home. If your timeline still exists.
And if it doesn't, I will cleave these dooms into two for what they've done.
A fire burns inside you.
That's literally true.
Is it? I just meant the feeling I could sense.
Watch me fight and you'll see.
Are you anxious?
Every moment of every day.
Can I help?
Only if you can defeat Doom and put the timeline back together.
Are you reading my mind?
I don't have to read your mind to know what you're thinking.
Ouch!
Ha! You're so sensitive. Peter Quill!
Call me Star-Lord when we're, out. I'm trying to build my brand.
I sense great worry in you, Peter. What troubles you so?
Oh, just the fact that two Dr. Dooms are battling across all space and time and we're stuck in the middle. Yeah, it's nothing big.
I also sense great sarcasm.
Please tell me you didn't need your powers to see that one.
Loki, why do you lie?
Well, dear, how else is anything done in this universe? A new world is a-borning, a shuffling of the galactic guard, if you will. You could be part of it.
I will remain loyal to my friends.
Loyalty is a powerful bond, and also a terrible weakness.
Mantis, yes, I am a god. But stop staring at...
I thought you should know there are Asgardians imprisoned in the Collector's theme park. King of lies.
Really? Well, a small price to pay to keep the Elder off my plans.
That's a lie. I sense that you
battle
don't care
starts
for
in
your
5.
subjects.
I sense your concern, but you have already proven your worth. If this battle is to be won, it will be because you are on our side. You seem very anxious about your role as protector of this web.
Do I? Maybe it's just that if I screw up, the world might end.
Would you feel better if I told you that all superheroes feel the same way?
No!
How do you contain such vast energy as the weather?
If I tried to contain it, I wouldn't last long. I channel it.
Yes, it is the same with me and life energy.
And then when you unleash the power, there's nothing like that in the world.
Mantis, people keep calling me grumpy. Am I grumpy?
Well, you are stretched thin lately.
I do miss the jailbreaks. I'll call Drax. You're a sweetheart, Mantis.
Glad to help. Wait, what?
Mantis, what's a raccoon?
Oh, they are the cutest animal on Earth.
Really? Then how come everyone keeps calling me a raccoon? I'm a badass.
You are cute and badass.
Mantis, Pete just put Clintar on top of the list. How you holding up?
I can manage. Then we'll free everyone from the Collector's theme park, yes?
For what he did to you? I'll make that Flarkin Elder of the Universe regret even being born. Hey, what am I thinking?
That you need a bigger gun?
Bingo! Where do I find one?
Poor Rocket. I never wanted to fight him. How terrible to injure a tree.
Warlock, old buddy. Yeah, you look good. Did you get some work done?
I recently emerged from a regenerative
Star-Lord.
cocoon.
You got to hook me up with one of those, bro. I could use a serious tune-up.
Perhaps I should focus my cosmic power.
See.
I am Groot.
What do you mean, dad joke? Saving the multiverse. Whew. That's new territory for us, huh, bud?
I am Groot.
I know, right? Guess you could say we're branching out. Yeah, no, I know. Please, you don't have to say anything.
I know many lords on many worlds, Peter Quill. None of them mention you. What are you lord of, precisely?
I mean, you know, the stars. It's like everything.
Asgard?
No, I mean,
The battle
you
starts
can
in
keep
5,
Asgard.
4.
You know my element guns shoot lightning. You know, just like that hammer of yours.
Mjolnir does not shoot lightning. It channels the unfettered power of the great cosmic Mother Storm.
So, I'm guessing you don't want to trade then.
Not even in your wildest of dreams, Lord of
The
Stars.
battle starts in
Lord of
Is
Stars.
Star-Lord a title of the Intergalactic Empire?
No.
I knew numerous princes and marquises from Nordic Midgard. Harold Fairhair, Eric Bloodaxe. Your father must be a great king.
Nah,
The battle
nah,
starts
he was
in
just
5,
on the jerk
4,
face.
3, 2,
Yeah, I hate that guy. That's some pretty futuristic tech you're wearing, bro.
It's certainly a step up from the tentacles I was fitted with on my last mission here.
Times like these, I guess it does pay to be, heavily armed. You see what I did there?
Wow. And I thought Hydra was insufferable.
Wait, you've got elemental powers too? Oh, that's awesome. Hey, you should try out my guns.
I have no need for weapons. Nature's full fury is mine to command.
Same. I mean, well, not its full fury. I mean, it's a tiny bit of fury, and I don't really command it. I just pull the trigger
battle
and
starts in
hope for the
5,
best. But it's
4,
close enough, right?
3.
So, rumor has it you're pretty good at communicating with rodents, huh?
Oh, well, my pal Tippy-Toe seems to think so. Why?
No, just wondering if there's any chance you could convince Rocket to clean up his bunk.
Some things are beyond... The battle starts in 5.
Hey, Spidey, I think, maybe you need to get your web shooters looked at, man.
Oh, I didn't make this mess. It's some sort of cosmic web of life and destiny, I swear.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure it is, bud. Sure it is. Are you reading my mind?
I don't have to read your mind to know what you're thinking.
Ouch.
Ha! You're so sensitive. I sense great worry in you, Peter. What troubles you so?
Oh, just the fact that 2 Dr. Dooms are battling across all space and time and we're stuck in the middle. Yeah, it's nothing big.
I also sense great sarcasm.
Please tell me you didn't need your powers to see that one.
Peter Quill!
Call me Star-Lord when we're, out. I'm trying to build my brand.
Trying to build my brand, bro.
You're so he. Oh my god. Oh, you are such a huge star to the Badoon.
I am? Amazing. I didn't think aliens listened to K-pop.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, Rocket said that we could sell signed pics of you for like a fortune on Lotiara.
The battle starts in 5,
Huh?
4,
Sounds like you need to talk
3,
to my manager.
2.
You're a famous pop star, right? Oh, that is so cool.
감사합니다. When this is over, maybe you could add me to your playlist.
Well, I'm really more of a classic rock kind of guy, but hey, you don't happen to know Dazzler, do you? Did I ever tell you that I read, all of your comics when I was a kid, Cap?
It's nice to know that even in my absence, I helped inspire the next generation of heroes.
Yeah, they were my grandpa's. He thought you were the bee's knees.
Or the next several.
The battle starts in...
You're not still trying to conquer the surface world back home, are you, dude?
Namor is destined to reign supreme. Soon the seas will rise and I shall claim what is mine.
Do you know there are millions of planets covered in water? I mean, I could just, drop you off on one of those.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
but not
3,
nearly as
2...
entertaining.
Hey, Rocket!
Quill, you got your ship? Because if you do...
You know, they really was leaning into the whole Namor, that Hispanic Namor. It's not a huge deal, but I don't know. It's just like ever since Wakanda Forever, like they're trying to, like, some interpretations of Namor, they're really leaning into the Hispanic version for some reason.
Let's get out of here.
But we're supposed to save the world?
Fine. We'll save the world.
This is not how I was expecting this day to play out.
Never a dull moment for our crew, eh, Quill?
I just hope we can get this wrapped up soon. You know, I have plans.
You made a plan. I guess there's a first time for everything.
You ever see Gamora or Drax out there in your empire?
I am afraid not.
I gotta find them. They're the closest thing I have to family. Hey, T'Challa, did you know your sister sent me and my crew on an impossible mission? Huh?
If Shuri selected you to aid our empire, she knew you had what it took to survive. And here you are.
Hey, I may be alive, but I am going to have nightmares for the rest of my life.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,
It's up to us to
1.
make sure those dreams do not
You have to
become-
stop them from securing.
I visited hundreds of moons. How come they don't all have their own personal nights?
Don't know, don't care. One moon is more than enough for me.
Well, you're missing a huge opportunity, dude. Have you ever thought about franchising?
Don't give Khonshu any ideas.
I'm all for seizing an opportunity, Loki, but I cannot imagine how much of your soul you had to sell to end up on that throne.
There's your mistake, mortal. You assume I had one in the first place.
Whoa! Look at you, little guy! Oh, you are even cuter than Rocket! And apparently just as feisty, too. Yikes. Gotta be honest, not so crazy about symbiotes now that I've visited Clintar.
You would judge our entire species on a single brief encounter.
One where they all tried to eat me? Yeah, I absolutely would.
We suppose we can't argue with that. We can smell the stench of Null on you. You have been to Clintar.
Yeah, lovely planet you got there. It's a regular tourist hotspot.
How did you make it off alive?
Well, pair of fully charged element guns and
The battle starts in 5,
whole lot of luck.
4.
Oh! Honestly, I've wanted to do that for ages, Rocket. That's what you get for reading my mind, Mantis. You were Groot. Past tense. Oh, I stomped those squirrels, and I did not feel good about it. Never bring Earth guns to a space gun fight, Frank. Who's perfect now, Warlock?
Mantis, people keep calling me grumpy. Am I...
Okay, I think the last one. Oh yeah, I still got a few. Go Hawkeye. Yeah, Hawkeye next. No, I should go with Storm next. It's Black History Month officially.
Hi, Grumpy.
Well, you are stretched thin lately.
I do miss the jailbreaks. I'll call Drax. I like your firearms. Never thought I'd find someone with the same taste on this backward planet.
Yeah? What do you got in your trash can?
Let's see. Ion turret, photon reaction chain gun,
We
mini
need a
black
comic
hole.
with
War journal
a team up between Frank and
The battle
Rocket.
starts in 5,
A talking
4,
raccoon's got better
3.
guns than me. You're a shooter, like me.
There's no shooter like me, buddy.
Never figured I'd have something in common with a talking raccoon.
Hey, I saw that turret thing you do. How much you want for it?
Not for sale.
What, are you kidding? Everything's for sale.
Maybe for other people, not for me.
Well, well, look who's back to save the entire Flarkin universe.
You say that as if it is a bad thing.
Did I? Heh. I guess sarcasm is my default setting. You are gonna save the universe, though, right?
No. We will save it. Together.
You can't have my new arm, Rocket.
I'll make it worth your while, Bucky. Go on, name your price.
1 raccoon skin hat.
Yikes. I mean, technically I ain't a raccoon, but something tells me I shouldn't push my luck.
I am Groot.
What, humans? They don't understand anything because they never listen. Hey, Thor, let me see the hammer.
No.
I just want to see if it'll charge up my gun. Come on, I'll give it back.
No.
Come on! Steve Rogers, hey, Pete said you volunteered to be experimented on. Is that true?
He didn't lie. I presume you didn't.
Definitely against my will. I don't want to go back there. Too much buried history buried.
Rocket, I'm counting on you on the battlefield.
What? Don't got a raccoon joke like everyone else?
I don't. And Quill was right. You do have, and I quote, one hell of a tactical brain in that tiny skull.
He said that? What have you done to your armor, Stark? Didn't know you could make it any uglier.
Gosh, I have missed your cosmic wisdom and constructive criticism, Rocket.
Flark you do. I know that earther tone. What's it called?
Manners.
Your name is Jeff? Okay, Jeff. Yeah, none of us like Loki. So let's go save Asgard, okay? A symbiote? Ugh, I hate these flarkin' things.
We assure you, the feeling is mutual, rodent. But we must work together.
Fine, but try not to drip any protoplasm on me. I just washed my fur.
What manner of creature are you?
None of your business.
When you enter my realm, I will know everything.
I'm never coming anywhere near your flarkin' realm. You can count on that. That's some nice armor you got there, sweetheart. How much you want for it?
More, Rocket. You know Spider isn't for sale.
How about just one arm? No? Ah, come on! You're killing me, kid.
Not yet, but I'd be careful if I were you.
You live here. What's it like having the giant spiderweb over your head all the time?
It reminds me of my duty. Plus, it's awesome.
It would really get on my nerves.
Hey, cool, doodads, majiggies.
Oh yeah, what's not to love?
I'm a big fan of your cute little bushy tail.
Don't make it weird.
I feel like we have something in common.
A love of things that explode?
I meant excellent bushy tails.
Yeah, I guess that too. Hey, Hawkeye, why you bring a bow and arrow to a gunfight?
Auto-lock with your big guns all you want, little bro. Takes real marksmanship to knock, aim, and release.
I was thinking, all spider people are connected to a spider totem.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I wonder if there are, like, raccoon totems.
Ha! My totem is a gun. Also, what's a raccoon? Asgardian phony.
Warlock.
Storm.
How do you contain such vast energy as the weather?
If I tried to contain it, I wouldn't last long.
When I was little, I was taught that power corrupts only if you allow it.
Quite true, Ilyana. Who taught you that?
You did, Aurora. A different you, a different place. Storm, hope you brought your heaviest weather.
Manifest your soul sword and let's get going. What is it like in Limbo now?
Hard to tell any difference. Limbo's always kind of scrambled.
And Belasco? Plotting, I assume?
Always. He wants into this world, badly.
Your war against the surface threatens man and mutant alike.
You could flood this world with a mere thought. Do you truly fear what lies beneath the waves?
It is my brothers and sisters on Krakoa that I am concerned for. What of them?
Mutants have always insisted how well they adapt.
The battle starts in 5.
You are not the Psylocke I knew.
No. I have never known you either.
Krakoa has brought you here. There must be a reason.
My reason is to strike down Doom,
and then return home.
So, how do you like this new Wakanda?
If one more person asks me what it would be like to be Empress Consort, they're going to get a lightning bolt where the sun don't shine.
I was talking about the technomantic evolution, but okay. Message received. Aurora, I sense a strong magical lineage within you.
There were indeed witches and mages among my ancestors, Stephen. So, your Wakanda has gone galactic.
What? Is the one here still stuck on Earth? I'll have to do something about that.
I think there are other priorities first. The winds may not be blowing in our favor, Eric.
When has that ever stopped us before, Aurora?
Be careful. There are some forces that even I cannot alter.
Do not forget, my dear. We are mutants. We are change itself. There is nothing...
The battle starts in 5.
Cataclysm makes for strange allies, doesn't it?
It has a way of stripping away our assumptions, yes?
That's not what I mean.
Oh, I think it is. What does Krakoa have to say about Doom and the Time Stream entanglement?
Chronovium has driven Krakoa insane. We have to figure it out on our own.
Can't focus with all the mess back home on my mind, Ro.
In times such as these, Logan, we have to be able to walk and chew gum.
I remember when they patented chewing gum. Ugh, I'm getting too old for this.
Logan?
It sure ain't like the old days, fighting in the sewers and the alleys.
If we X-Men know anything, it's change.
All this cosmic crap just don't compare to a good old Madripoor street fight.
In some ways, I think that may be a good thing.
You have held Mjolnir. You control lightning. Mayhap you are Odin's long-lost daughter?
No, thank you. The X-Men are enough family drama. Ah, Thor. Are you here to compare lightning?
Lady, I could never. 'Twould crush your spirits.
Oh, would it? Let us see what our enemies think.
If any of them can yet speak when we have done.
Did you ever imagine Wakanda could turn into this?
I didn't have to imagine it. The people of Wakanda did. I have to say, I'm inspired to fight with you, Prince of Lies.
No, you're not. You're lying.
Good. Remember that.
Well, well, the mutant goddess of Krakoa. It's been a while.
The ascension to godhood can be achieved by worship and belief. But you...
Oh, no. I'm an Asgardian, dear. I was born a god.
So,
the battle starts in 5,
Mr. 1%.
4.
Wait, you've got elemental powers too? Oh, that's awesome. Hey, you should try out my guns.
I have no need for weapons.
Enough, right?
I know that most mutants aren't exactly fond of me, but I promise you.
Our troubled past is not my primary concern right now, Wanda. It is the future that has me worried.
Then let me fight for it by your side, Ororo. If we can heal the universe...
The battle starts in 5.
As well.
Try and keep yourself under control, Wanda.
Control chaos? You really don't understand.
Penny Parker, I am glad to have a local to show me around this Tokyo.
You're Storm of the X-Men. I would be honored. I bet the Weaver can't wait to meet you.
We have some business to take care of first.
You're my favorite, you know?
Favorite what?
Superhero. As a role model, I mean. Did you...
Greetings, Captain.
You know, between Wakanda and Krakoa, I was afraid that we couldn't connect on a personal level anymore, Aurora.
Please, Steve. You know too well that we are more than what we stand for.
I miss you too, Aurora.
Spider-Man, have you encountered other spider people here?
You know about the spider people?
I don't think it's a secret.
I guess not. It's just one of those weird things that you have to expect at a dimensional crossroads.
Even gods fall. You can stand down, Captain. An old enemy, vanquished at last. How could it come to fighting T'Challa? Poor Wanda. lost in the immense...
It's not often.
Magic. Okay. Okay, Hawkeye after this.
Then two Hell Lords end up on the same side of a fight.
Yet a temporary alliance between Limbo and Hell does seem in our favor.
I bring the demons, you bring the souls, right? Sounds like a party.
It should be a delight.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3. A fire burns inside you.
That's literally true.
Is it? I just meant the feeling I could sense.
Watch me fight and you'll see.
Oh, wow. I used to have an enchanted sword too.
Ah, were you the ruler of a demon-filled netherworld as well?
No, I was just a guy with a cool sword. But now I'm kinda glad I'm not.
Your soul is divided.
Yeah, part of it's a sword now.
That is not the only fissure I sense.
How about you sense your own business? Perfect human. Velasco said I should stay away from you. He really hates you.
He should. Also, I see you're not taking his advice.
I don't really let people, or demons, tell me what to do.
Ilyana, dear, remember you're more than welcome in the Sanctorum.
Aren't you worried about my dark side anymore, Stephen?
I am, but books and tea will teach you how to cope with it. They worked for me.
Magic, so your portals take you to another dimension too, yeah? Does it, like, hurt or anything like that?
Da. Emotionally, anyway. Bad memories.
We got something in common, I think.
It's not fashion sense.
We both know what it's like to be consumed by the same thing that makes us different. Gives us power. I don't always know what to do with that.
Me neither. You get used to it.
With my light daggers and your soul sword, we can handle anything they throw our way.
Our foes would be wise not to underestimate us.
But they will. They always do. Just because we're young, pretty, and female.
Then let that be their final mistake.
It's pretty exciting to partner up with one of the real X-Men. A dream come true.
This isn't a pop song, Luna. Real life is complicated.
Love your sword, but don't melt my ice.
It's not actual fire, it's soul fire.
That's too awesome.
Magic, please. You're helping Apocalypse ascend to godhood. Do you know what comes after?
An age that's rightfully ours? You know the old gods had their turn and messed up. Fist of Khonshu.
That's horseman talk.
That's
Magic,
horseman talk.
can we talk while we're on the same side?
Depends on who I'm talking to. Are you Spectre or Khonshu?
Come on. You know Apocalypse is out of his mind warring against the gods.
Maybe, but he's a mutant. Nice sword. What's it do?
It is psychic.
Cool. Mine has a piece of my soul.
I admire that commitment. You lead a legion of yokai?
We call them demons where I come from, but yes.
How do you ensure they remain loyal to your cause?
Some respect me, but most fear their queen. I'm fine either way. You don't want to side with Apocalypse. He'd be worse than Dracula. But would he be worse than Khonshu?
Okay, new rule. How about we steer clear of all would-be tyrants? Something has changed in you, Ilyana. You are not the innocent child I once knew.
Rule the demonic hordes of Limbo for long enough, and they're bound to rub off on you.
I think I'll just take your word on that one.
Have you ever considered, like, not scheming to usurp the throne of Asgard?
I consider many things, but not that.
Seriously? You never thought about letting it go?
Asgard will be mine. If it takes an egomaniac more...
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3...
When I was little, I was taught that power corrupts only if you allow it.
Quite.
People are scared of you. You're nothing compared to what I've seen in Limbo.
Really?
pop over to Clintar sometime and then run your mouth.
Will you be my tour guide?
Unlikely. We are symbiote non grata on Clintar.
The battle starts in 5, 4... You know, sometimes I wish I had a cool sword, but then I remember I have squirrels.
Squirrels?
Oh, yeah. They'll chew through anything.
Thanks for the tip. Let me get this straight. You have telepathic control over squirrels, and you're not a mutant?
It's weird, huh? I would totally love to be an honorary X-Man, though.
I'm not sure Xavier really does that.
That's a mighty grim look for such a pretty little face, darling.
I am the Queen of Limbo, Logan. The time for joy is long gone.
Can't figure out which is heavier, that sword or your crown.
I often ask myself the same thing.
You're Colossus's sister. He around anywhere?
I haven't seen him since Doom did this.
Oh, sorry.
He's out there somewhere. I'll find him. You on the side of the good guys this time?
I am on the side of the mutants, as always. Come to Krakoa, Illyana. War is coming, and we could use your sword.
That's the thing, Magneto. You reduce me to a weapon, and make everything about your war.
What could matter more than mutant survival?
Let's circle back after we defeat Doom and put space-time...
The battle starts in 5.
Shall we? If Doom was a friend to mutants, but destroyed the timeline, what would you do?
I am too world-weary to engage hypotheticals, Illyana. The battle before us is enough.
Fancy seeing you off the island, old man.
I hope you brought your legions with you, Illyana.
Demons? I never leave home without them.
Good, for the time has come to fight fire with hellfire.
You brought ice to a sword fight. Fix this, imp! Mind your own dimension, strange. I'll never trust Magneto. You're not my queen.
Archer!
Okay. I think, okay. Let's see where we are on this. Okay. Got, Moon Knight, Namor, and Jeff left. Oh, and Iron Fist. We'll just round it out here. We don't got much. Okay. Got Hawkeye, Iron Fist. Just so. There you go. 5. I think we can get through the last 5 to wrap up this before I go to the next video to react to the next cutscenes of Gears of War 2. So, here we go. Hawkeye.
I hope you don't plan to miss today.
Why would I plan to miss?
Oh, it's a little joke before battle. Never mind. Hawkeye, we go into battle together.
Don't hit me with thunder, okay?
No promises. Yggdrasil be praised. What an epic gathering across realms it brought.
Glad you're back, Clint. Avengers weren't the same without you.
Truth is, I wasn't the same without the Avengers.
Excellent. We're going steady again. Shall we destroy Hydra?
Let's. What's on your mind, Tony?
I'm just wondering if you can get an arrow through one of the eye holes in Doom's mask.
I'll customize one just for that.
Good man.
One of these days, I need to sit down with Rocket and exchange ideas.
I owe you one for rescuing me from Hydra, Clint.
We do make a pretty good team. Kate's not returning my calls, so what do you say? Want to be my new partner?
I said I owe you one.
I'll take what I can get. Here we are again. You holding up okay?
Why wouldn't I be?
I don't know, maybe because last time you were here, Hydra tried to turn you into some sort of supernatural killing machine.
Just another day in the life of the Winter Soldier. You get used to it. Do you think the world is ever gonna be put right?
I don't know, man. But it sure won't happen if people like us don't make it happen.
You know what? That's exactly what I needed to hear.
Jeff, so glad I found you, little guy. Kate's been worried sick. Where have you been, anyway? Yeah, I'm not gonna even pretend I know what that meant. What is this thing? I don't know what you're... You know what? Never mind. Just bite the bad guys. Did you ever imagine Wakanda could turn into this?
I didn't have to imagine it. The people of Wakanda did.
Hey, Hawkeye, we gonna save the world?
We better.
Yeah, I like that enthusiasm.
When it starts, follow my lead. Any questions?
Yeah, the part I'm following.
Clint, good to know you're still a rebel deep down. We're gonna need your sharpshooting, Clint.
Good, because I didn't bring anything else.
This place gives me the creeps.
Wait till you see the basement. And by the way, thanks for busting Bucky out. I know you just left here, Clint, but we're going back in.
It's cool. Now I know my way around. It's worse than I thought. We need to do this fast.
We also need to do this right, Clint. Now lead the way.
You're Colossus's sister. You around anywhere?
I haven't seen him since Doom did this.
Oh, sorry.
He's out there somewhere. I'll find him. Clint, there's nobody I'd rather save the world with than you.
Back at you, Nat. Show me where I can get a shot at Doom.
On it.
It's good to see you, Clint. I just wish it were under better circumstances.
We both know what we signed up for, Wanda.
But after all these years, you'd think we have finally put an end to this madness.
Honestly, I'm sort of glad we haven't. I'm way too good at this to retire so soon.
Hey, Hawkeye, why you bring a bow and arrow to a gunfight?
Auto lock with your big guns all you want, little bro. Takes real marksmanship to knock, aim, and release.
We're fighting an army of robots. None of this makes sense. I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense.
I've run missions here before. You might want to stick close to me.
Knowing the terrain will give us a tactical advantage over our foes.
Right! It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel! Oh, not that I do that or anything. I mean, that would just be... You know what?
The battle starts in...
Oh, good. The perfect human's here to make me feel inadequate.
You were already doing that before I arrived.
Ouch. Got me.
Perhaps a good fight will improve your self-image.
How's that for a trick?
Felt kind of weird to fight with a tree.
Honestly, I didn't think I could take Thor.
Think about what you did, Cap.
Fishman. Hulk hates stupid fishman.
I assure you, Brute, the feeling is mutual.
Give Hulk one good reason not to toss you back into the ocean.
Because I would drag you down with me. Care to find out how long it takes for you to go from green to blue? This chaos will only make the surface world that much easier to conquer.
I seem to recall that you used to be on our side. Or did your days as an invader mean nothing to you?
Times change, but one thing never has. The only side that Namor has ever been on is his own.
This'll be just like the old days, Namor.
You mean when you humans set the surface world ablaze with your weapons of destruction? Lovely.
Wow, when you put it like that, it really kills the nostalgia.
That artificial limb of yours fascinates me.
I'm still getting used to it, but it seems to be doing the trick so far.
The way it extends, it reminds me of the tentacles of the most ferocious creatures of the deep.
Well, I got a lot more arms than I do, but hopefully one will be enough.
Your war against the surface threatens man and mutant alike.
You could flood this world with a mere thought. Do you gills?
Can we count on you as an ally, Namor? Just like in the old days?
I've grown weary of human wars, Captain. I would rather fight my own.
Whatever vendetta you have against the surface will have to wait.
Perhaps, but not for much longer. Ah, so you have decided to join me in the fight against the surface world after all. I knew you would make the right choice.
This is but a temporary alliance. However, should you choose to join your mutant brethren on Krakoa...
Why would Namor wish to become the subject of a tiny
The battle starts in
nation
5,
when all
4,
the oceans are his
3.
to command? Is this really the future mutant kind fought for? You said you would be gods.
We've found a home in this era. Krakoa is all we need.
You settle for an island when you could rule a world.
You and I have both lived through war. Had you learned anything
The battle
from the
starts in
experience,
5,
you would not
4,
be so quick to
3.
start another.
The ancient arcane deities you battle. Have you ever found it peculiar how closely they resemble the creatures of the deep?
I have noticed the similarities, particularly when ensnared in their tentacles.
Should you ever encounter one you cannot defeat, perhaps I could communicate with them for you.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I've run missions here before. You might want to stick close to me.
Knowing the terrain will give us a tactical advantage over our foes.
Right! It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel! Oh, not that I do that or anything. I mean, that would just be... You know what?
The battle starts in...
This is what Talocan should become.
T'Challa did it without declaring war on everybody. You should try that.
Kings do not take orders from spies.
No, but if they're smart, they take our advice.
It will take more than light to solve our problems.
You're underestimating my light. That's okay. Happens all the time.
I know every creature who dwells in the sea, but never have I seen any quite like you. Indeed, you are one of a kind, but that doesn't mean you have to be alone. You are a creature of both the land and sea, just as I am. This whole world could be ours if we wish it to be, little one. Join me in my crusade.
You're not still trying to conquer the surface world back home, are you, dude?
Namor.
The King of Midgard's seas. Have you come to pledge your fealty?
Namor bends the knee to no one, not even the gods.
Such fire for one so unusually damp. We should get along swimmingly.
Namor, someday I'd like to see Talocan.
I have brought part of it to the surface.
You did?
You might be surprised where. You humans boast about your cutting-edge science, yet you understand less than 1% of what lies in the oceans.
Well, it makes it a bit hard to do research when every vessel we've sent out
I think
gets
Cinco de
sunk by
Mayo
you,
is the perfect
buddy.
time to utilize
The number of
Namor.
illegal mining and fishing ships you humans have deployed is 10 times greater. I don't have time to tell them
battle
apart before
starts
I
in
strike
5.
them down.
Our kingdoms have known great conflict in the past, but we must forge an alliance, no matter how uneasy, Namor.
It is not Wakanda I seek to destroy. Not anymore.
That is unexpected, but certainly reassuring to hear.
All mankind has earned my wrath, whether
The
on
battle
the
starts
land
in 5,
or in the stars. Such a pity to harm a denizen of the deep. You should have retired decades ago, soldier.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about the way they just lean into whole Namor with that rrr sound. It's like, just Namor. God. Okay. Moon Knight. Celia Bud. Iron Fist. Okay. Shucked way down here. Then Iron Fist will be the last one. Will Iron Fist be the last one? Yeah. Yeah, look at this. Like, kind of like a whitish Asian.
Take this the wrong way, Mark, but if you need help, you know, emotionally, try Dr. Leonard Sampson. He's a good friend.
Doc Sampson. Read his file. Is he gonna help me like how he did you? Is he gonna pull Khonshu out?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
Nice hammer. Can I borrow it until we finish saving your realm?
Mjolnir can only be lifted by those deemed worthy.
I'm not perfect, but Khonshu seems to think I'm worthy enough.
I have met Khonshu. Pardon me if I do not take his
The
word.
battle starts.
You and me, Spectre, we're two of a kind.
You're not as crazy as I am.
That's not it. We're alike because we both know there are some problems that can only be solved by force.
I smell a familiar hint of divinity on you, mortal.
That'd be Khonshu, god of the moon, and of vengeance.
I remember him well. We were nearly lovers once.
Gross.
Well, that tells me everything I need to know about you.
Moon Knight, I hear you've got a knack for tech.
Yeah, and I got friends to help.
Huh. You know, you should invest in a way to hide in the dark. Like maybe black clothes.
The moon is white, Stark. It shines in the night. So do I. The worst part about white costumes? The bloodstains. Am I right?
I wouldn't know. I don't fight to hurt people. I fight to heal them.
Well, when I'm done here, you'll have plenty of folks to heal. Trust me.
Something tells me I should start with you.
It's my sworn duty to protect travelers in the night.
Yeah, I've guided plenty of folks safely through the dark myself.
We'd make a good team. If you ever decide to ditch that dagger chick, let me know.
Thanks for the offer, bro. But Tandy and me, we locked in.
Your ankhs are maddening.
Not my ankhs, Khonshu's.
Even so, maddening.
If I'm on your side, isn't that what you want? So, you commune with ancient gods once in a blue moon, right, Doc?
On occasion, but to serve as one's avatar must be exhausting.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't comment. Khonshu is always listening.
Perhaps a divine
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
You seem distracted, Moon Knight.
Just listening to Khonshu babbling in my head. Again.
Bast communes with me at times as well. I see it as a blessing.
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly call it that, but maybe you scored a better god. Quite the empire you've built here, Panther.
Wakanda has found its new home amongst the stars.
Stars are cool, but do you happen to have any moons?
More than you can count, my friend.
Did you bring your squirrely little pals?
I mean, have you met me? Dippy-toe, meet Moon Knight.
I don't speak squirrel. Justice is like the moon. If you look up hard enough in the dark, you'll find it.
Yeah, but what if you're in a room? Or if there's an eclipse? Or I'm blind?
You are actually here, right? Or am I imagining this?
Do you see a unicorn in an afro wig next to me?
No.
Then you're missing out.
Watch yourself out there.
Take your own advice, Mooney. I don't need protecting.
Nobody goes it alone in these times. We can't afford to.
I visited hundreds of moons. How come they don't all have their own personal nights?
Don't know, don't care. I'm not really a team guy. I've got more than enough voices in my head.
Funny. I heard you were an Avenger once.
Yeah, but it didn't last long, and I burned my ID card.
Forget the card, son. Just show us that man who carried it.
Magic, can we talk while we're on the same side?
Depends on who I'm talking to. Are you Spectre or Khonshu?
I try to do the right thing, but people always end up thinking I'm crazy.
I know exactly how you feel.
Crazy.
I mean, it's not my fault an Egyptian god whispers in my brain and tells me who deserves his righteous vengeance.
Okay, so maybe not exactly.
Step aside. The immortal Iron Fist has arrived.
I know Iron Fist, kid. You're not him.
I am now. And if you need solid proof, my fists are glad to deliver.
Look at you, glimmering like a golden sun. Khonshu wouldn't like you one bit. I never liked you, Loki. Should have kept hiding, Banner. Didn't like your tea.
Wow. I thought...
I'm going to type in Iron Fist. This shouldn't take long.
Hydra did some weird experiments on me, but look at you. Easy, fella. I didn't mean any harm. Don't bite, okay? I've already lost one limb too many.
I sense your concern, but you have already proven your worth. If this battle is to be won, it will be because you are on our side.
What is shark thing with feet? Ha! Hulk like shark thing! What manner of creature are you? Strange allies this war has brought together.
We escaped the Collector together, little one. We shall face this new threat side by side as well. If only all yokai were so agreeable.
Oh my... OMG, you are the cutest shark ever! Ah, look at those little feet. I know, sharks aren't supposed to have feet. And no, you can't eat Tippy Toe, she's my best friend. OMG, aren't you the cutest little thing ever? Get over here! You should totally join my squad. Wait, quick question. You don't eat squirrel, do you?
Whoa! Look at you, little guy! Oh, you are even cuter than Rocket! And apparently just as feisty, too. Yikes!
Well, look at you. Are you a superhero? What can you do? Okay, I'll let you show me.
What is this thing? I don't know what you're... You know what? Never mind. Just bite the bad guys.
Jeff, so glad I found you, little guy. Kate's been worried sick. Where have you been, anyway? Yeah, I'm not gonna even pretend I know what that meant.
You are a creature of both the land and sea, just as I am. This whole world could be ours if we wish it to be, little own.
Your name is Jeff? Okay, Jeff. Yeah, none of us like Loki. So let's go save Asgard, okay?
Okay, last one, Iron Fist.
That's an impressive piece of equipment you've got there.
Yeah, by the looks of it, they called the wrong one of us Iron Fist, kid.
When my chi is fully focused, my hand is 10 times as strong as yours.
After what Hydra did to me, I wouldn't be so sure.
Hydra, huh? That's kind of like a dragon, isn't it?
I guess. With just a few more heads.
Then it's a good thing we've both got Iron Fists. Step aside. The immortal Iron Fist has arrived.
I know Iron Fist, kid. You're not him.
I am now. And if you need solid proof, my fists are glad to deliver. That's some serious armor you got there, Stark.
Well, thanks, kid. You like what you see?
Not really. I mean, why wear an iron suit when one fist works just as well?
Yeah, I'll take that into consideration in my next model.
Been too long since we did this together, Luna. Ready for an encore?
An Agents of Atlas reunion tour? I don't know.
You can't deny that would be a hot ticket.
Maybe, but I've always preferred the cold.
You're a huge inspiration to my generation of heroes, Cap.
That's very kind of you to say, Linlia.
I don't think Captain Quinlan has the same ring to it, though.
Want some free advice? Just be you, son. That's more than enough.
I have been fighting to protect my people since before you were born, boy.
Good for you, old man. But age doesn't always mean wisdom.
Ah, the fire of youth. Charming, but dangerous. You would be wise to follow my lead.
My
battle
fists
starts
may
in
be
5,
iron, but that doesn't mean you can bend
3,
me to your will.
2.
Oh, wow. I used to have an enchanted sword, too.
Ah, were you the ruler of a demon-filled netherworld as well?
No, I was just a guy with a cool sword. but now I'm kind of glad I'm not. I've never seen a chi so perfectly aligned, Adam.
It takes great effort to keep my cosmic energy in balance.
When you start to lose focus, what do you do to recalibrate?
I meditate. And when that doesn't work, I watch Flurkin videos. So cute.
Guess adamantium isn't stronger than iron, Logan.
Alright, that's enough. That's all the... It took 4 videos, but I managed to get through all the character interactions that we have so far. Of course, there'll be more to come down the line, but I figure... I'm not sure when it gets up to 5 new characters, because I know Ben Grimm and Johnny Storm will be coming up pretty soon, but I'm gonna wait until it's like at least 3 more to do another one of these interaction videos. But anyway, I will see you guys in a little bit once I get back to watching more Gears of War 2 cutscenes, part 2. Anyway, leave a comment below. Let me know which interaction was your favorite. Anyway, I will see you guys soon. Take care.